Hello there, everyone. Welcome to New Heights Wrestling. My name is Jeannie Gem. On this episode, we will see the New Heights Wrestling Women's Championship on the line as T-Gainz looks to dethrone longtime rival and current champion Emily Locke. These two women cannot stand each other and are constantly trying to one-up the other. Emily has had some amazing title defenses with some of the best and the brightest that New Heights has to offer. Meanwhile, T-Gainz has had to fight her way back to this opportunity and is not going to let it slip through her fingers so easily. Right now, our cameras are standing by with T-Gainz to get her thoughts on this incredible opportunity.
New Heights Wrestling. Tonight we are at the Walton County Fairgrounds, or as I like to call it, quad stomping grounds, because tonight the owner of the finest quads in women's wrestling becomes your new Heights Wrestling Women's Champion.
Hey fans, it's the man they call Dave with producer Joe, and you probably know us as the commentary team for New Heights Pro Wrestling, but when we're not doing that, we got a podcast.
That is the Working Fans Podcast, where we talk pro wrestling, comedy, MMA, and so much more.
And tell them about that signature segment.
Oh, you talk about the 531?
You know I am.
That is a homegrown creation that has been our namesake. And if you want to know our namesake, we got Chevy, AJ Strange Brew, as well as the two of us.
And why don't you go to our channel, like, subscribe, show us some love.
Rate, review, all of it.
Hey there, everyone. My name is Jeannie Gem, and if you're enjoying what you're watching here at New Heights Wrestling, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe here on YouTube. You can also find us on other forms of social media like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Be sure to share with your friends. Let them see all the exciting action that New Heights Wrestling has to offer. And then I want to hear from you. Put your comments down below. I want to know what you love about New Heights Wrestling. Thank you so much for checking out New Heights Wrestling, and remember to always stay sparkly.
Check out the fast-paced action wrestling card game, Go Fight Pow! Create your own intergalactic fight club and play out the results of your own wrestling company, featuring over 100 unique characters and some of wrestling's hottest stars of past and present. The possibilities are endless. Visit gofightpow.fws.store and become a promoter today.
Get ready to celebrate 17 amazing years of wrestling tradition as New Heights Wrestling presents our 17th anniversary show on January 11th, 2025. Join us at the Walton County Fairgrounds in DeFuniak Springs, Florida. Your favorite New Heights Wrestling stars will be there, so don't miss out. Doors open at 6 p.m. and bell time is at 7. General admission tickets are $10. Front row tickets are $15. Kids 6 to 11 are $6, and kids 5 and under are free. Start your year off right with the electrifying energy of New Heights Wrestling. That was a word from our great sponsors.
Back to Jeannie.
Welcome back. And before the break, we heard from T-Gainz, and she is ready for combat here this evening. Her opponent, Emily Locke, is looking to retain her championship and has had an astonishing track record leading up to this match. Emily is a fierce competitor and will not give up her title without a fight. Before we get to the action, our cameras are standing by with Emily Locke. Then we will go to Joe and Dave at ringside to witness this New Heights Wrestling Women's Championship match. Over to you, Emily.
T-Gainz, you finally get your rematch that you've so desperately wanted for my New Heights Wrestling Women's Championship. But let me tell you tonight, this is coming home with me. And you and I, T-Gainz, we are done.
New Heights Wrestling Women's Championship match. T-Gainz, Emily Locke. This is going to be one for the ages.
That's right, that's the man called Dave. It's producer Joe of the Working Fans Podcast. And Joe, we get to commentate this women's championship match. Are you kidding me? I have been ready for this one.
Yes, we have interviewed both of these ladies.
Yes.
We know how seriously they take these opportunities. First time in 100 years that wrestling's been at the fair. And could T-Gainz win the championship tonight?
See her here with her fans. T-Gainz having a good time.
ever since the announcement of that New Heights Wrestling Women's Championship, T-Gainz has wanted to get a hold of it.
Yeah, she's been one of the staples in this division along with Emily Locke.
Yes, when Eliza Hayes left, women were battling who's going to be that top spot. The Women's Championship was created, and Emily Locke won it in the end.
Yeah.
T-Gainz has been, wanting to get that rematch, wanting to try and win it back. She has a chance tonight. We saw these two teams.
Yes.
We saw that they couldn't coexist. And then behind the scenes, they've been fighting all over. This has become a rivalry. One of the top rivalries in New Heights Wrestling. And it's tough because you got T-Gainz who wants to get in there, wants to compete. Emily Locke believes she should be the champion. She has successfully defended it every chance she's gotten.
And Emily, there she is, slapping hands with some of the fans around ringside. And really, it's been interesting lately because at times, Emily hasn't always seemed like she's wanted to fight T-Gainz. She wants to get this past her.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of the attitude. It was at our last event, she tried putting Jody in that spot for T-Gainz to have to wrestle her to get to this championship. Jody couldn't make it, so T-Gainz automatically made the number one contender. That did not sit well with Emily. We talked to her backstage. She doesn't believe that T-Gainz has what it takes to become women's champion.
And she wants this to be done with. She wants T-Gainz in the rearview mirror.
Yes, the way she looks at it, she's going to get the win tonight. This is going to be over. And then she is looking at who is going to be the next championship contender.
Look at the intensity here. These two women stare it off. I mean, I don't think it's an argument right now. These are the top two women at New Heights Wrestling right now.
Oh, most definitely. Bell is rung. They are starting to circle. Big tie up here.
Tie up. I would expect T-Gainz might have a little bit of strength advantage.
Oh, Emily rolls her. Oh!
Leverage. Sprawling around. And then, okay, T-Gainz with the control here and backs
just,
up.
Yeah, just pushing Emily's arms off of her. Showing her that she's got that strength advantage in there.
Right. The tempers are going to flare here, I got a feeling. Right now, we got these lockups here. Everything looks to be clean. All right, now let's see. Emily Locke.
Emily using T-Gainz body weight against her, pushing her into that corner and dismissively, and raining down those punches.
Oh, Emily Locke reverses it, though. Now she's got some elbows right here. Look at T-Gainz reversing this.
These two have studied tape on each other. They know exactly what to expect. And they are taking it hard to each other here early.
Well, yeah, looks like T-Gainz, they're looking for one of those quads.
Quad to that midsection there. Turning up the intensity on Emily now, firing her into the opposite corner. Big! Turning her inside out, and look at her going right for that pin. Emily kicking out, though, early. Not going to let T-Gainz have this easy. T-Gainz getting the fair behind her.
Big leg drop. Another leg drop.
I love this setting with the fair here in the background. This has been such a great event. And could T-Gainz make history? Missing that leg drop. Emily responding right with a knee to the face. Getting her in that front face lock. Neck breaker.
Into the neck breaker. Emily putting together quite a bit of offense here.
Going right for that pin. You can tell both these ladies want to put it away as quickly as possible.
Yeah, and you can just see the tempers flaring at time. Real competitive juices out here between these two.
Well, it all started during the tournament. These two were arguably two of the, bigger, the more favored ones going in. Emily, against all odds, won that championship. And now she is proving everybody that doubted her in that tournament, she is showing them why she deserves to be champ.
T-Gainz there, leg drop to the back.
T-Gainz wants to take Emily's attitude and, use it against her here. She has taken all the words Emily has used and it's fueled her fire.
Yeah, I see T-Gainz pointing to the crowd now. And this is for you.
Picking her up, holding her there. Look at that power, big slam. And going right for that pin again.
Hooks the leg. Not enough.
Since debuting in New Heights Wrestling, T-Gainz has really connected with this crowd. You know, when we were talking to fans before the match, and outside of the main event, this is the match that I think the most people were talking about. Who's going to come out on top? Can T-Gainz take down Emily? It's been the talk of the fair.
T-Gainz looks to be in control right now.
Slamming Emily into that turnbuckle there. But we've seen Emily in worse situations,
Absolutely.
and she always turns it around. That woman, to be the first women's champion is so important to her. And look at her turning it around there and just throwing those angry right hands at T-Gainz's face. Oh, big hip attack.
Right in the corner.
Her head slammed into that turnbuckle.
Yeah, you saw T-Gainz's head just snap back.
Look at that, setting up for a cannonball here. Oh, further.
Wow. Almost goes right through the ropes.
Yeah, just adding to that injury there.
T-Gainz just getting that shoulder up at 2.
You know, if her bell wasn't rung before, it was definitely rung after that cannonball. Standing T-Gainz up, shorter.
Oh no, reversal by T-Gainz. Boot to the midsection. Ooh,
snapping back on that arm, trapping the arm.
Trapping the arm. Goes for
but letting go, just wants that pin.
Look at that championship, right? That's what this is about, getting that championship. So you're looking for the pin as much as you can get.
Yes, it's almost like both of these women are looking through their opponent and just looking to the other side of it, where both of them believe they will be champion.
Oh, look at that. Emily Locke now.
Aggressively throwing those knees to Emily's face. And you can see Emily is worse for wear now, trying to stand up. She is climbing T-Gainz, trying to use her to stand up. But she does not look well. Is she out on her feet? Oh, she's up on T-Gainz's shoulder. This is a dangerous place to be. T-Gainz confidently squatting with Emily on her shoulders.
Oh, could be a mistake. Emily countered. Oh, there's that short arm clothesline. She holds on to it. Another one. But perhaps a third.
And look at it, just as T-Gainz makes her way to her feet. Uranagi of sorts there.
Oh,
Senton.
Senton to boot. Wow, Emily Locke.
And holding on to that leg for the pin.
T-Gainz
oh, that was
kicks
so
out.
close, 2.5.
She won't be denied. Look at the frustration on Emily Locke. You can hear it.
Yeah, she thought for sure she had T-Gainz out, but T-Gainz is an athlete. She is showing those deep reserves. Moves out of the way. Emily into the turnbuckles. T-Gainz grabs a hold. Oh, off the ropes there. Ref checking on both women. When it comes to that women's championship, both women are going to leave it all in the ring for it. T-Gainz. Emily, they're showing signs of life, but you can see the wear that this match has taken on them. T-Gainz up to a knee, Emily up to a knee. Both women getting to their feet at just about the same time. You see T-Gainz slapping that quad.
Oh, big clothesline by T-Gainz.
And another one. Emily running into the drop toe hold, into the ropes.
Oh. Look out.
T-Gainz coming off the other side. Big jump. Fez press onto the back of Emily's neck there. Right on the ropes.
All that weight on Emily Locke. And face
just
first.
slamming her face into the mat, rolling her over. She's taken all the disrespect that Emily has hurled her way and taking it out on Emily in this match.
Oh, you can see the frustration on T-Gainz now. She wants this so bad, but she just can't put Emily away. Emily continues to find a way to kick out.
Emily putting in extra work with those Exodus boys in the workouts. Whoa! Interesting. I don't even know what to call that. Neckbreaker, leg, kicking out at 2.
I think some used to call it the play of the day. Either way, call it effective, but not quite effective enough as Emily Locke kicks out again.
Well, Emily is starting to feel herself in deep waters here. She is still coming back from these moves, but how much more does she have? Because T-Gainz is not slowing down. T-Gainz cardio is up there, and we see, even though she's taken a beating, she just takes a couple minutes, gets her wind back about her, And then she is back in this, going right at Emily, picking her up on the shoulders again. Emily fighting out of it. Almost going to be another short arm clothesline, but a kick to the midsection.
Oh.
Dropping her on her face there. Emily going right for that pin. Oh, kicks out at 2.
Kicks out. Just barely. Now Emily Locke, the one frustrated. She can't put away T-Gainz.
Picking her up by the hair. Oh! Throwing her down. The disrespect continues now, just talking trash, shoving her head.
Sign of frustration.
T-Gainz is pulling herself to her feet.
Pie facing her.
Look at her.
Oh,
Big slap to the face.
This could be
Look
a
at
mistake.
T-Gainz's face. She's almost in shock, and now throwing those right hands right to Emily. Firing Emily into the ropes.
Oh,
Went for that drop kick, but Emily held on. Oh, the roll up.
Oh,
that was so close. Kick to Emily's midsection.
Her up.
Once again on those shoulders.
Oh.
Squat real quick and then throws her down. Goes for the pin. She did it! T-Gainz won the women's championship. Look at the look of joy on her face. We saw history at the Walton County Fair.
100 years.
And the second women's champion. T-Gainz has to be feeling a sense of elation right now. You know, being friends with Kelly Clark, she looks into that wrestling history, and she knows how important it is to be a women's champion.
What did you say, 100 years since wrestling's been here?
Yeah, 100 years. First time in 100 years that wrestling has made it to the fair.
We got a championship title change right here tonight. The women's championship, T-Gainz. What a moment to do that right here. Wow.
And you gotta think, what if there's a young girl in the crowd tonight? This is her first wrestling show. She sees her new favorite wrestler, T-Gainz, winning that championship. Could we see another future star get inspired by this moment here? And T-Gainz taking her time to celebrate with the crowd. That young fan was gonna give her tape measure back to her, and she says, no, that's yours.
Yeah. She's great to her fans. That's the kind of person T-Gainz is.
That's the connection she has with the people. This is a huge moment. If you follow New Heights Wrestling, you know how important this is to T-Gainz. But most importantly, you know how hard Emily Locke is going to take this.
Right, Emily Locke.
She
gonna
fought
go
hard
back
to become that
board.
first champion.
She will be.
Look at everybody. They want to celebrate with T-Gainz. This is such a good moment.
You love to see it. She worked so hard. There she see her young fan, and just really, really proud of her. Couldn't be happier for a nicer person than couldn't have.
Yeah, they've seen her come a long way in New Heights Wrestling. And if you want to keep up with New Heights Wrestling, follow that hashtag NHW. Search New Heights Wrestling, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. But most importantly, thank you for joining us.
Good night, everybody.